Connie. I'm a group fitness instructor with Wenatchee Racquet Athletic Club, and we're doing another at-home workout. Today we're going to do a core workout using one weight. You can have a little variety so that with some movements we use heavier and some we use lighter. I'm going to use about a 5 pound most of the time, but you can always increase it or decrease it. Now, today we're going to do a warm-up by getting down on the mat so we can engage all of the core muscles, recruit those muscles that are needed for these exercises. So we're going to come to the end of the mat. And let's just do a little walkout or an inchworm. Coming down to a hands and knees position. Now your hands are directly under the shoulders and your knees are right under your hips. Let's just start with a basic cat-cow. So we're going to pull the navel up, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin, and then reverse it. Drop that belly button toward the floor. Lift the tailbone. You don't need to lift the head if it bothers your neck. And then going back up, cat stretch. And cow. Now we're starting to pull that navel toward the spine and really engage the core. Back down. Now from here, let's do a bird dog. So your arm is out in front, get it up next to the ear, opposite leg, stretching up, you're a tabletop, switch it, and out, and in, opposites, alternating. We're drawing the navel up toward the spine, reaching out through the fingers and toes, lengthening. Bird dog is a great exercise for recruiting all those muscles in the core, for warming up the back of the legs, the hips, for warming up the shoulder complex, engaging all those abdominal muscles. And from here, going into a plank. Now you can just walk those knees back and be in a knee plank, or back on the toes, hips stay down. Don't let the hips turn side to side. We're going to just tap the shoulders, tap across. Staying stationary. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down and all the way down. We're going to do a little snow angel cobra with the arms. So stretch it out, look down. We're going to swing down. We're going to raise the chest, push those fingertips toward the feet. And we're rolling back down. Reach. So you're reaching out in all directions. You're using those low back muscles to raise the chest up. Reach. Now just look down. So we're getting that back and the back of the shoulders to warm up. Upper and lower back. All the muscles down your spine. Into your glutes and hamstrings. Woo! One more. And hands under the shoulders, elbows in. We're going to be coming back up into a plank position. So push up, hips down. Now the hands are shoulder width apart right now. You're going to walk them out, out, back in. Now legs, out, out, in, arms. Out, out, in, out, out, in. One more set. Hips are down, belly button pulled up. Woo! Go ahead and just walk back in, get those hamstrings to stretch a little. And up to standing. We're going to take our weight. We're going to do some standing, alternating knees up with a figure 8. So your legs are hip width apart. We're going to take that weight. As your right knee comes up, we're going to be sweeping down, up and around. As your left knee comes up, the other side. Now how big you get in your arm movements depends on how well you can control the weight. The bigger the motions, the more muscles in the back, shoulders, chest, arms. All right, let's lift that knee. Woo, it's going to be hard to balance at first. Try a few of them. Pulling your navel in. So it's a combination of a stability exercise, upper body exercise, leg exercise, because you're pulling the legs up, but lots and lots of core, because you're turning the torso, and those core muscles are helping to lift the knees. One more each. And stepping a little wide. We're going to go into a wood chop. Now we've done these before where we stay nice and tall, and we're just turning the body. This time we're going to get our legs involved. So you're going to come down, you're going to bend your legs. Now don't round that back, keep your shoulders back. We're down, swing it up. It's actually a reverse of chopping the wood. Normally we would chop up or down into the wood, but there's no resistance there. So we're chopping up against gravity. Now, the further out from the body your arms are, the longer your arms, the harder that core works. If it gets to be too tiring, bring it in close and keep it small. One more. Now, feet come together. They're about hip width apart because you're going to be doing a narrow squat. Nope, we're not. We're going to do a pullover. So, you want to keep your legs slightly bent because we don't want that low back to arch as we're overhead. We'll be swinging up as we come down, pulling that weight around. Up and pull. Up. Try to get the arms pulled back so they're beside the ears. Up and around. Now, depending on how strong your shoulders and back, chest and arms are, you can use a heavier weight on this one. But just be careful of those shoulders, what they want to do, how much weight they want to carry. Almost there. Now one more set. Drawing the navel toward the spine the whole time. Woo! Step a little wider. We're going to chop to the other side. So we come down, get low, bend the knees, but don't round that back. Swing it up. Really push up. Using the whole body. This one gets the heart rate up as well. Using the legs. Coming into a bit of a lunge sort of position. Two more. One more time. All right. Feet come in again. Now, taking the weight in your right hand. Legs are about hip width a little wider. I'm going to go into a squat, starting with that weight at the shoulder. When we come up out of the squat, we're going to turn and just push up, come back, and then the next squat, push out to the side. So, staying with our right arm, just coming down, up, push, down, out. We're not leaning over. But we got a rotation, and that weight ends up at different locations every time. So we keep changing our center of gravity. Working all those muscles of your body, especially shoulders. Now you always push through those heels. Come back up. One more time. Up. And out. Legs maybe a little closer. You're going to bring your right foot forward. Now keeping that weight in your left or in your right hand. No, yeah, that's right. So, we actually are switching legs. Your left foot is forward. We're going to come down into a holding lunge. So you drop that back knee, shoulders are back. We're going to do a side flexion. Now you're just coming sideways, one vertebra at a time, like you would a crunch. But we're side facing, or side crunching this time. And your feet are staggered. So it makes it real hard to balance. So that's what makes it such a good exercise for stabilizing core muscles. 4, 3, 2, one more. And once again, you can use heavier weight there. So just make sure you're adjusting your weight depending on the exercise. Let's change sides. Back a little bit wider again. Hand at the shoulder. You're coming into a squat. Up, push up. Into a squat, push out. Now if that bothers that shoulder at all, to reach out from the body to the side, just keep it a little closer in. Whoops. I got myself confused. All right, we're going to rotate. Up. There we go. And around. Up. And across. Keep breathing. Keep the weight in the heels. 2 more. Around. And across. All right. So other foot forward. Opposite of where that weight is. Your shoulders are back. You're going to drop the back knees. Your toes are facing forward, so our knees are lined up forward. And just try a side lean. Woo. Might take a few times. Get your balance. And you have a better side than everybody has a dominant side, so one side is harder to balance than the other. Drawing in. Head just stays neutral, so we're not tilting with the head. 3, 2, and that works the legs also because you're in a stationary lunge. Both hands have the weight. Now, you can be a little wider here. We're going to do kind of a half of a deadlift. We're going to go down, hinging from the hips, keeping the back straight and the shoulders pulled back. Once we're down there, we're going to be doing a front raise. Then we come back up. And from a standing position, we do a front raise. So, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep the chin neutral. Looking out in front a little bit. Out. Down. Up. Up. Down. Down. So we're doing a front raise in a deadlift position because that really puts the body off balance. All that center of gravity is out in front. So you're not only working the back, the low back, and the glutes and the hamstrings with the deadlift, but now you're engaging the core even more to keep you balanced. I'll show you from the side. So you don't have to come down very low. Depends on your flexibility and your hamstrings. Down, up. Working in the shoulders and the upper back. Working in the hips, lower back. And up. Last one here. Whew. Roll them around, shake them out a bit. You're going to go into a wider position. Toes are turned out. We're going to be in a plie squat. So, well, not a squat, just a plie. So we're not coming down and pushing our bottom back. We're going to stay upright, shoulders back, weight just above the head, elbows pulled back. Let's come down and hold a plie position. Do some side crunches. So it's the body that's moving. Arms are stationary. You can go a little lower if you can. Belly button pulled in. Tailbone under a little bit. 4, 3, 2. Back to center. You're still in that position. Down a little further. Hold that weight out front. And heel. Alternating heel up. Now the shoulders don't rise up to the ears. Keep them down. Can you try both? Woo. We go. 4, 3, 2, and back up. All right, we'll be coming down to a quad position, a hands and knees position. We'll be needing that weight. So you can just come into a deep squat, come on down, and we'll need our weight. Now this one, you're certainly welcome to go a little lighter. We'll be lifting that weight front, holding, lifting that weight side, and holding. We're engaging that core. It's going to keep us nice and centered with our arms right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips, back is flat, belly button pulled up. Now we don't move out of that position even though one of the arms is not helping you anymore. Okay, let's lift front. 4, 3, 2, down, out to the side. 4, 3, 2, down. 4, 3, 2, looking down. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, down. So not only are you using the shoulders, both front lobe and back lobe of the shoulder, but you're using those core muscles to keep you still. All right, taking the weight, we're going to come up into a kneeling position. a Z-lean position. We're going to do another pullover with a rotation in this position. Now, when we rotate, we'll be leaning back a little from the knees. So lock the glutes, lock the torso. We're not going to bend at the hips. So, we're coming up, and then lean and pull around. Back up. Now, your lean is not very big. You don't want to go back so far that you strain the knee joint or the quads, or that you have to unlock those hips. Keep drawing the navel back. Up, pull, up, lean and pull. One more time. Pull. Last one. Ooh. Now, we do our lifts on the other side. I'll turn around and face you. So it's a hands and knees. Neutral position, nice and centered. Now it's all from here. Our core is supporting that arm lift. So, draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Down. All right, have a seat. We're going to move down to a laying position. We'll be doing a pullover again, using our back, our chest, our shoulders, our arms, going over our head. But we're going to incorporate our knees, making it a jackknife. We can do one leg at a time, or both legs. It really depends on you. Our big objective is to keep our lower back, keep our lower back pressed into the floor. All right, so come on down. We're going to draw that navel down into the floor. We're engaging the core. We're anchoring, pulling down. Our legs are up in a chair position, so not too close to the chest. Arms, both have the weight. The weight, elbows are slightly bent. We're going to come back overhead, and then knees together. Now, as you go back, straightening out a leg, reaching out. Now don't reach out so far with your leg that you can't keep that low back anchored. Inhale, exhale. Now if that's controlled, if you can do that just fine, then try both. Hi, kitty. Inhale, exhale. You can add a little crunch to it. Three, 2, last one. Give your legs a moment of rest. And we're going to do a triple. With our legs up in the air, we're going to do 3 crunches, pushing the weight toward the sky, and then going from there into a reverse crunch, where we bring our tailbone up off the floor and our low back, one vertebra at a time. So, legs up, arms up, pulling the navel into the floor, engaging the core muscles. Let's do 3 crunches. Up and down, nice and slow. Now, up, up, up. That's hard to do with your arms in the air. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Now you can just bring the knees toward the chest. Crunches, 3, 2, 1. Reverse crunch, 3, 2, 1. Crunch, 3, 2, 1. Up, or knees to the chest. Woo! Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One last time. 1. Exhale. And up. Up. You got it. Bring it down. All right. While we're here, let's give those legs a little bit of a stretch. Let's pull that leg toward us. Trying to lay down the other leg. Give it a constant, gentle pull. See if you can get the back of the legs to relax. When they're too tight, when the hamstrings are too tight or the front of the hip, if that's too tight, they pull on your pelvis, and that's where a lot of our back pain comes from. It's from a lack of flexibility. Let's try the other leg. So bring it up, straighten it out as best you can, pull it, and then lay the other one down. Shoulders, get up on the elbows, and come on up slowly. We're going to flip back over to our cat-cow. Let's give that spine a nice stretch. So pull the navel up, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. You're pushing those shoulder blades toward the ceiling. And then reverse it. You're going to drop that belly toward the floor, lift the tailbone, and then if your neck is okay with it, you can lift the back of the head a little, lift the chin. And then back to neutral. Let's tuck those toes under, lift the hips. Let's go into a little downward facing dog for a moment to stretch the shoulders and the calves and the hips, and then start walking those hands in, around the back, rolling up. We're going to reach up toward the ceiling, the sky, turn the palms forward, and bring those arms down to 90 degrees like a goalpost, and rotate as you're pulling the arms back. Back to center, lay them over, tuck the chin, push out in front, look down. And then pull them back, lift them up, pull them back, rotate. And then back to center, pull back, and lift. All right, so that was a quick core workout using a weight to engage our core a little bit more by having that weight in our hands. All right, stay really, really tall. Let the arms come down, and you have perfect posture for the day. We'll see you again.